But I'm in the railroad back, and for the last day or so, worked on these hopper cars, created quite a mess. That white glue watered down, leaked through the hopper cars, and kind of ruined my .020 styrene on one side. I'm going to see if I can soak it with alcohol and scrape it off. But you can see, let me get closer if I can. I'm wedged. You see the BBs in there still curing out, but they're staying put. And this car right here, he's got wheel problems. These wheels don't want to turn now. They're about half turning. So I'm going to have to pinpoint some alcohol in there and rotate them. I think they're going to get the metal wheels anyway. Right now it's creating drag, which might help. It's like adding springs in on the axles, stop that bobbing. So we're getting that back together. It's made a big mess. I was upset about that. Yet you can see the glue. There's pools of glue there on top. Had to get that clean. Also, we can still use that styrene. If I would have a piece of cardboard, been better, but at least this way, nothing stuck to it. I could peel it right off. So we'll soak that with alcohol, see if I can get them off of there, peel them off. Now on the coupler issue we were working on, had to rework again this morning, one of them, the front one. So yeah, the rear coupler, I found out, did some research. The rear coupler on the ScaleTrains is a Microtrains. I had them changed. This thing came without sound. I found a box. I remember now I sent it in to Doofer Models. He put the soundboard in and changed the couplers. For some reason, that coupler's riding low. And a new Kato with the MTLs on it, a little bit higher. So now on here I found, this is how I figured it out. I'm losing my voice already. Found inside the ScaleTrains box, the original ScaleTrains couplers. So I put that back on the front, and I didn't know until I come in here last night with it that it was on upside down. So I had to take it back out this morning and flip it over and get it back in there. Now it's right. So I like it because it looks scale. Kind of brownish weathered. We're going to leave that for now because we're not using it. And what I did, still couldn't make the coupler stay together, no matter what I did. Excuse me. So I decided I was going to flip the second unit around instead of using a front coupler because it's kind of high. And I could see the frame, the chassis was like floating too much. I glued it inside trying to secure it better. It was kind of sprung up. So decided to tack that down, let it sit overnight. Still didn't help. So I decided, okay, I'm going to flip it around, the B unit, flip the second one around of the consist, and use the rear coupler to see if that works, and see if the front coupler works on the cars better. So we're going to try that. So far, in and out, it worked. We'll run out here and then we'll go try to hook up to the Herzogs with that front coupler on the Kato unit. See it shove? Even though I speed adjusted, it still lurches right at the beginning. And there you can see the coupler height difference. So it's the ScaleTrains when it's low. Shows low on the gauge too. That's causing a problem because they wonder if there's any uneven track, it's going to ride up and pop out. I think the speed sinking is helping a little bit. What I may have to do is just take that Microtrains out of the ScaleTrains, go back to the original coupler box, and the height should come out right then, because the front one looks good. And the couplers, they sent me a whole bag of them. They don't work on this model. This is from 2015. So they sent me a newer coupler, but there's no box in there. Well, now that I put the old box back on, yeah, there would be. I'm kind of scared to try to take that screw out and pull that coupler out and put the new one in. But I might try it on the front end, where it's less risk. I damaged the handrails trying to secure it so I could get the screw out, so that'd be a risk again. Then my glue was plugged up, my hyper needle glue. Just used it yesterday. Had the cap on tight, but it's sealed up in there. Couldn't get a needle in it to make any difference. Hey, we just, okay, that's right, never mind. So we throw this one, then we'll come into the Herzogs. Move this back a little bit. Kind of like the way the lights work now, having it turned around, you get full ditch and everything going backwards. So that kind of looks cool. Got lunch on the way. We're going to have some chili. Try to burn out my throat some more. I had to get up in the night and take Tylenol, extra strength, at 2 a.m. because I couldn't stand the pain in my throat. It's only on the left side now. That's an improvement. And I took another one this morning at breakfast. See if I can suffer through until it clears out the rest. There's a piece of gravel there somewhere. I gotta find it. Keep hearing it hit. It's clicking all the time. See, couplers are bunched up right now a little bit. This is like now the ScaleTrains is going faster in reverse. I'll speed check them again since I had controller problems. I did put new Duracell batteries in now. And so far it's staying up. So I guess that's a warning you get. It just shuts down. It doesn't dim or anything. It doesn't tell you it's low on battery. It just shuts off. Okay, now, do we have a connection back here? I don't know, I can't see. It doesn't look like it. Looks like it's out of alignment. I'm gonna go forward. Nope, okay. Gonna stop so I can see what I'm doing there. Get those lined up. I didn't even know if these couplers will work. Obviously, I hated them before, took them off. See if we can make that connect. Okay, a little bit off center. Very springy on the Kato. And he made a connection. Actually, the height on them looks perfect together, I think. So it's the ScaleTrains height that's off. Now I really want to check that front end with the gauge. Can't do it with power on. Okay, we hooked them. And there you go, that works. And they look pretty even. They are very even, unlike these guys. Let's stop here. Gonna drop down, really zoom in and look at those couplers. Okay, you can see there, big mismatch in height. ScaleTrains is too low. And I just put the gauge on the front and it looks matched up with the original ScaleTrains coupler. So now I'm going to do more surgery on the ScaleTrains. I'll eliminate the Microtrains on the back. But first I'm going to try the new ScaleTrains coupler in the front. See if I can pull the bolt out, wiggle that out of there, and slip the new one in. Definitely looks like a different design. Looks better. I'm only going to experiment with the front because that's not as critical. Don't want to make it worse in the back right now. It's all very tedious and delicate and touchy. Now we're going to try another experiment, get him out of the way so he can be ready to switch this. Take him over the road. Okay, we'll try another experiment. Get out the railer. We're going to put these newly weighted cars on and try them with nothing but the BBs in there, so be empties. They're not painted inside yet. I'll save that. I'll put him on first. The one with the axle that's not rolling. See, he didn't want to go freely. But it will roll. And these guys come down. They should roll. Oops, get him on straight. Yeah, they roll pretty good. So it's only that one at the rear truck. One, I came down, there's glue dripped out of it and set up, but it was kind of rubbery. I just pulled it out. Okay, so what we'll do is back up and pick those up. Come back and get those. We'll see if they will actually go through these switches with that wheel like that. And being in the emptying configuration, which is like 1.05 weight-wise right now with the glue. We hope that they caught. Yes, they did. Let's hope they're all on good. So now we're going to pull them out. Oops, sorry about that. Caught my thumb on a tripod. Pull them up here. Get up to 10 miles an hour. We're going to back through the switches, both directions. See if we had any derail problems with that dragon axle. See, they don't bob now because it's got that weight and it's got that dragon axle. It's kind of like putting those little Microtrain springs in. So first of all, let's see. Okay. Come in here at 8 miles an hour. Take a serious test. Okay, you're going to hear some noise. Wife just came home with lunch. She doesn't know I'm videoing. It's that lead car right there. Yeah, look at him roughing up. A little bouncy. We'll just put some alcohol drips on there. There he goes. He can't take it. It's not going to work. Okay, so we know what we have to do there. I'll put the metal wheels on. That should take care of it. Do all of them in metal wheels. Just because he's dragging too bad. Riding up over the guards. Okay, so we'll stop there and we'll continue repairs after lunch. Weather's terrible outside. We got an inch and 1.3 something inch of rain overnight. That's good. My driveway had some flooding in it. Didn't even know it was doing it really. Not that much. Okay guys, take care. God bless. See you tomorrow on Do Not Hump Wednesday. Double Diamond Railroad out.